All right, guys. Thank you. So we have a lot of things to celebrate today. And one of the very first things that we're going to celebrate is attendance. Now, attendance at school is so important because to learn, you want to be here. And we have some students that really worked hard, and their immune systems did too to fight germs. So today, we are going to start off with those students who had perfect attendance. Oh my good gracious, yes. So here we go. 6th grade, Grace Holloway. 5th grade, oh sorry guys, I forgot to give you instructions. We're going to call them all up and they're going to gather. So come on up, after you get to your word, you're going to come over here and we're going to add to it. We'll clap at the end. All right, so 5th grade, Kennedy Brownlee. 4th grade, Carter Jones and Ethan Coleman. 3rd grade, Austin Woodward and Shay Olafemi. And in 2nd grade, Alex Hayes and Nate Webb. Let's recognize these students for their perfect attendance this year. You may return to your seats. There are going to be quite a few in this next wave because this next wave is faithful attendance. So it doesn't mean that you were here every single day, but it does mean that you're being recognized for missing 3 or less. So this is also excellent attendance. We're going to have a lot of these, so bear with us. Noah Aldridge. Jada Barker. George Barrett. And Luella Barrett. Eva Bernhardt. Esri Bernhardt. Cameron Brownlee. Amir Cleveland. Paisley Fisher. Farah Gershon. Azine Harris. Bentley Heinlein. Noel Jones. Breeley Kazorkowitz. Cadence Kim. Charlotte Kolar. Morgan LeBen. Tyshawn Lamb. McCaden Leslie. Mariah McCarter. Austin Mitchell. Reese Snapchat. Femi, old Femi. Esther Olway. Samantha Ryan. David Simonek. Priya Skyver. Jackson Summers. Riker Summers. Braylon Williams. Jace Woody. Raleigh Worthington. Allison Young. Can we congratulate these students on their faithful attendance? Well done. You may go back to your seats.
Everyone get seated and move on to our next award. Okay, let's quiet down, please. All right. So our next award is a very special award for our school. This is the, make sure we're quiet. Thank you. This is the Riley Wood Warrior Spirit Scholarship. Riley was a former student who had passed away from cancer as a young girl. She was a student here at Emmanuel Christian, and being a spiritual warrior is a life commitment. It means to embrace biblical discipline, to study and train intensively, sometimes at the sacrifice of comfort and convenience. Being a spiritual warrior means understanding God's principles and not compromising them. Having a warrior spirit is a commitment to loving others, being godly, and demonstrating perseverance and not compromising to the principles of the Scripture. This year's Riley Wood Warrior Spirit Award will go to Kennedy Johnson, 4th grade, Mrs. Smith's class. Next up, we have the ACSI Math Olympic Awards.
Mrs. Kickbush is going to be reading names and presenting these awards, and I would like you guys to join me when you're called.
So first of all, just a little bit about Math Olympics. This is only for 3rd through 8th grade students, so 1st graders and 2nd graders, something that you have to look forward to, but that would be why you're not hearing your names there. This is an event that we had back in February, and I am going to call names of all of those who participated in the event. Each student will receive a participation award, and then if a student has placed 1st through 5th in their event, they are also receiving a ribbon this morning. This was a competition with 6 different schools involved. We were one of those 6. And they were in categories of reasoning as well as computation. And there were anywhere from 9 students to 17 students in each individual category. So I'm not going to read where each student placed unless they were 1st through 5th, but just realize they were competing against anywhere between 9 and 17 students that were along with them in their grade and category. So if you hear your name, would you please come on up? And again, you may stand here to my right and hold your applause until the very end, please. Isaac Worley, Austin Woodward, Liliana Mister, London Nickel, Rebecca Gibson, and Taylor Jordan. Charlotte Kolar, Eli Sandlin, and Ethan Coleman. Malia Mann, and Jace Woody. Jace finished in 5th place in his 4th grade reasoning category. Cadence Kim also finished 5th place in his 5th grade category. Emily Heppner. Eva Bernhard, she finished 2nd place in 5th grade reasoning. Femisola Olafemi finished 5th place in her computation category. Matthew Dodds, Kaylin Hennessy, and Damon Murdoch. Liam Colvin finished 2nd place in his 6th grade reasoning category. Daniel Hart finished 3rd place in his 6th grade reasoning category, and Connor Madden finished 4th place in his 6th grade reasoning category. And then we have 2 students with an extra award here. Lydia Miracle finished 1st place in her 5th grade reasoning category. And Isabella O'Brien also finished 1st place, however, she was in computation in 5th grade. And then we have one extra special award here for the very end, and I'm going to talk just a little bit more about that before I give the name of this student. This student participated last year as well as this year, and she was able to finish not only 1st place, but 1st place with 90% or higher correct in the problems that she was required to solve. So ACSI gives a ribbon for that as well as a medal. So Olivia George, would you please come down and receive your 1st place award? Thank you for all of your hard work in academics, specifically math, and you may give them one final round of applause.
Thank you, Mrs. Kirkbush, for coaching and helping make this event possible for our students to perform in. We don't take those things for granted. It takes a lot of work, and you guys, we appreciate your participation and your efforts. At this time, we're going to honor and recognize our 1st graders, and so teachers will be coming forward to present these. These are in addition to the things that you might have already done in your classroom or are going to be doing in your classroom. So Mrs. Pierce, would you like to get us started?
Good morning. I have 2 awards, one for reading and one for math. My reading award is not just that she's a great reader, she is enthusiastic about reading, Esme Bernhard. And my mathematician warrior is for somebody who can rattle off math just off the top of his head, Presley Tarabella.
My reading award goes to Parker Kenny, who can read way above her grade level. Great job, Parker. And my
Basse.
For my reading award, I have Miss Abigail Hefner. She just always wanted to read and always she's always reading. And for my mathematics award, I have Mr. John Corbett.
Can we congratulate these first grade winners? Great work, everybody. Second grade. Teachers, please make your way down.
Okay. This award goes to a reader who has not only obviously been able to read, but demonstrates a really high level of comprehension and is able to discuss intelligently about any text that they are given. So my top reader award goes to Aubrey Delbo. All right, and then this math student regularly finishes early, has risen to every task that I have given them. I've pushed and pushed, and they have yet to fall short of the bar that I have pushed them to. So my Excellence in Math award goes to Ellie Lackford.
Alright, and my top reader reward goes to a student that just like always loves to read and they're excited about reading, and that is Taylor Mann. And then my top math student is just like really fast with like math facts and like really good at that, and that is Blake Myrice.
My top reader today is someone who always loves to read and does a great job answering questions and just getting more into the books she's reading, and that is Azine Harris.
And my top person in math today is someone who always rises to the challenge and perseveres even when the math is hard. They do a good job answering questions and just going beyond what is asked of them during math, and that is Gabby Hamilton. All right, let's congratulate these second grade winners. Nice work, everybody. All right, when you go back to your seats, we are also going to recognize summer birthdays at this time. Mrs. Kickfish and Miss Youngblood will help us out with that.
All right. We have a list of many summer birthdays, which we do not often get to celebrate because you're not here in the summer to do our morning routine. Some of these are from last week because we were sometimes in the gym, sometimes not, and some of these are from this week, so they might not be actual summer birthdays, but we still would like to celebrate you. So here's how we're going to do this. I will read student names first of those of you who have summer birthdays. Then I will read some teacher names and staff names of those who have summer birthdays. I will ask you just to stand where you are if you hear your name. You don't need to come down. We don't have quite enough room up here, so just stand where you are, and at the very end we will sing happy birthday to all of you together. So when you hear your name, please stand. Ava Avalos, Miracle Jones, Aviana Jabrowski, Ella Holland, Shay Olafemi, Devore Clark, Ethan Stevens, Noah Pierce, Marshall Keel, George Barrett, Braylon Williams, Elena Vans, Paisley Fisher, Farah Gershon, Bella Wright, Reese Knoptraub, Parker Kinney, Tyree Hill, Liam Colvin, Amir Cleveland, Kaylin Pickett, Brantley Schroeder, Colton Hartford, Jagger Kedry, Ethan Chester, Bentley Heinlein, Kylie Archer, Sanaya Marsenberg, Brandon Hudson, Olivia Southard, Isabella Sandridge, Anari Gordon, Charlie French, Presley Taravella, McCaden Leslie, Xavier Lewis, Everett French, Cassidy Igali, Reggie Igali, Colt Sellers, Miracle Brent, Joel Brooks, Michael Bond, Taylor McClellan, Esme Bernhard, Caden Southard, Nolan Myers, Marlon Todd, Mari Jordan, Amira Williams, Ayla Keeler, Adam Guamo, Zach Guamo, Jackson Summers, Jalen Dunme, Tenley Hamilton, Miley Kimura, Braden Walker, Allison Young, Mackenzie Dinkins, Justin Blair, Elijah Dolt, Nijay Belcher, Noel Jones, Zanelle Estes, London Nichols, Matthew Dodds, Layla McCaster, Makai Waits, Hunter Avalos, Layla Hankerson, Aiden Cooper, Ilona Williams, Clara Zongo, Eli Sandlin, Ella Brooks, Carter Brady, Brantley Yeager, Wyatt Young, Xander Beach, Macy Collette, Riker Summers, AJ Brown, Jacob Orr, a couple of faculty and staff members, Mrs. Throckmorton, Mrs. Hind, Mrs. Gary, Mrs. Heppner, Mrs. Bannister, and Mrs. Smith. So if you would join us in singing happy birthday to all of them.
Are we ready? Happy birthday!
Thank you. Oh my goodness, it felt like half the school had summer birthdays. Coming up next, we are going to get some physical education awards. So for that, we're going to ask for Coach Armstead and Coach Brooks. Come on up.
All right. So there are going to be 2 awards per class. One is for muscular endurance, and that just means that this student has achieved and demonstrated exemplary level of muscular endurance during daily physical education classes. So they did a great job on their fit test. They did well in their form for push-ups. They understood rules for the games, and they played them well. And then the other award is the Sportsmanship Award, and this student has displayed outstanding sportsmanship during their physical education classes, which means they have showed godly character, they have been kind to their friends on a regular basis, and they have given 100% most days at school unless they didn't feel good or something. So we are going to start with Mrs. Basset's class, and hold your applause till the end. We're going to stand everybody up here just like we have for all the other awards. All right. So our Sportsmanship Award goes to Gracie Laudenschlager. And our Muscular Endurance Award goes to John Corbin. We have Muscular Endurance Award, A.B. Gabrowski. And Caden Southern. All right, Mrs. Pierce's class, Muscular Endurance, we have Braylon Williams. And for sportsmanship, we have Esther Worley. All right, for Mrs. Bannister's class, Muscular Endurance, we have Carter Warren. And for sportsmanship, we have Ilona Williams. All right, Mrs. Patchett's class, Dion Murdoch for muscular endurance. And sportsmanship, we have Kimora Strong. Good job, guys. All right, Mrs. T's class, for muscular endurance, I have Alex Hayes. And for sportsmanship, Hunter Avalos. Good job. All right, Mrs. Hennessy's class. For muscular endurance, Ella Rhodes. And for sportsmanship, Mariah Carter. Good job, ladies. All right, Mrs. Wassef's class. Muscular endurance, Asa Harris. And sportsmanship, Finn Hafer. Good job, guys. Okay, Mrs. Ruiz. For muscular endurance, we have Charles Mack. And then for sportsmanship, Taryn, and she is not here today, so we will mail that to her. Okay. And let's see. Mrs. Smith's class. For muscular endurance, we have Tori Red. And for sportsmanship, Aubrey Buck. All right, and then my 6th grade girls, we have muscular endurance, Jada Barker. Where's she at? And for sportsmanship, Maddie Brett. All right, Coach Armstead's going to do 6th grade boys and 5th graders.
Alrighty, so 5th grade boys, McBee's class, muscular endurance, I have Jackson Summers. And for sportsmanship, I have Lydia Miller. Mrs. Sampson's class, I have Reese Brooke Knoptraub for muscular endurance. And for sportsmanship, Emily Hefner. And then for my 6th grade boys, muscular endurance, Lane Chester, Speedy Flash. And sportsmanship, I have Jager Stanberry.
All right, thank you so much. Can we congratulate these winners? Nice job, guys.
So before we move on, I just found out that our winner of the Riley Wood Warrior Spirit Scholarship is here now. So would Kennedy Johnson, could you please come up to the front? Give a round of applause for all of our students up here. Would Miss Youngblood please join us up front?
our sixth graders are going to enjoy our first through fifth graders singing one of our songs from the elementary program. And we're going to watch sixth graders with a great attitude, being an encouragement to them. So let's sing. Would you please stand? It takes a team. How many would agree? It takes a team. It takes a class. It takes a family. It takes a church. It takes a school. Here we go. Please stand. First grade through fifth grade. Here we go. It takes a team. It takes a team. All right, we're going to begin presenting some awards. Okay, so listen up. We're going to do this quickly. She and I have another class coming. So as I call your name, I want you to come up. Mrs. Sampson's going to be over here. She's going to hand you the awards. This is for beginning band. Beginning band students, Colin Bird, Kyle Cooper, Kendall Fell, Olivia George, Sawyer Holmes, Kennedy Johnson, Mia Juarez Jones, Bree, Charlotte Kolar, Xavier, Malia, Nolan, Edison, Luke, Richardson, Peyton Simmons, Addie Vesquez, Max. Max is not here. Addie's. Boys and girls, beginning band is not an easy class. I call it basic training, right kids? Yep. Not only are they learning how to hold an instrument and play an instrument, but there's discipline in the act of practicing. These kids have gone above and beyond. Let's give them a big round of applause. It is not a problem. You guys are going to continue. We hope that you continue because you are the school community that helps in the future for our pep bands and our concert bands and our choirs. Thank you so much. Have a seat. Give them another big round of applause.
Okay, if you were in Joyful Noise and finished the whole year, just come and stand right here. Come on up right now. And then as we call your name, you'll just come to get your certificate and go back in line. Look at all these kids that come after school to participate, have worked so hard. We've had a lot of fun in there. Rebecca, come on in line, okay? All right, Kylie Archer, Gracie Chubb, KJ Cooper, and you're just gonna switch sides as we go. Eva De Leon, Matthew Dodds, Kendall Fell, Olivia George, Rebecca Gibson, Emily Hepner, Kennedy Johnson, Carter Jones, Mia Juarez, Mia Kane, Bree Kozorkowicz, Ayla Keeler, Charlotte Kolar, Natalie Lynch, Shalise and Charles Mack, Connor Madden, Malia Mann, Mariah McCarter, Michaela McCarter, Layla McCaster, Isabella O'Brien, Esther Olavu, Anthony Pledger, Madeline Pugh, Victoria Red, Samantha Ryan, Tammy Sherman, Bria Skyber, Olivia Southard, and Grace Holloway. All right, let's give them all a round of applause. Great job. You may sit now. Some of you may be coming back up though. What's great about Joyful Noise is it's after school and it goes up to 6th grade. So when we come back now to intermediate band and choir, there are several from different grades and some of them overlap with Joyful Noise Choir. Some of you were just band, some of you were just choir, and some of you did both. So we have something for each of you. If you were intermediate, 6th grade, choir, band, you could stand up here, we'll call your name, you can come and get your certificate. 5th graders that were in intermediate band, also. You're gonna see some familiar faces doing a lot of extra work, working with the music department as they come down. You're gonna hear some multiple names from beginning band and Joyful Noise. Okay, here we go. Ava Avalos, Sanaya Brady, Lane Chester, Farah Gershon, Colton Hartford, Grace Holloway, remember you on Elijah Jennings, Mia Kane, Natalie Lynch, Michaela McCarter, Madeline Pugh, Alyssa Ragland, Sarah Reinhart, Kylan Sutton, Layla Taylor. Now the next ones were in both band and choir. Joseph Awad, Matthew Dodds, Connor Madden, Elsa Osment, Daniel Clark, Colt Sellers. The next ones are in intermediate band, Kylie Archer, Eva Bernhard, Siva Bird, Emily Hepner, Damon Murdoch, Noah Pierce, David Siebenek, Tessa Shepard, Jaden Stevens. Zaya Wiley.
We have 4 students that went above and beyond what all the other students did. We have Emily Hepner, who received the Accelerando Award for the highest demonstration of improvement. She also moved up to Band 1.0, Band 2.0, so she's receiving the special certificate and a gift card to Chick-fil-A. We also have Damon Murdoch, also the Accelerando Award, demonstration of improvement, and he moved up to high school band. Congratulations, good job. We have a 5th grader that is in band that has not been recognized yet. Lydia Miracle, would you please come down here? Lydia Miracle is receiving the Big Heart Award for real dedication to band. She started in band and was in high school band last year and this year, and is also receiving the Accelerando Award for highest demonstration of improvement and a Chick-fil-A gift card. Congratulations. Lydia put in thousands of, I'm not kidding, thousands of hours in practicing, but she was not the only one. Our last and grand award, you say Esprit? I don't know how to pronounce it, but I gave it the word. Esprit de Corps, the common spirit existing in the members of the band for inspiring enthusiasm, devotion, and strong regard for the honor of this group. Matthew Dodds has received this award. He also practiced thousands of hours, auditioned for the Toledo Symphony, and is now a member of the Toledo Youth Orchestra, and he is also going to Carnegie Hall next month to perform with the middle school honors band. So he's traveling to New York City to play his trumpet next month. Let's give Matthew a huge round of applause. Let's give all our musicians a great big round of applause. This is our future bands and choirs. We love you guys.
You may head back to your seats. Thank you so much to Ms. Youngblood and Ms. Sampson for leading out our fine arts program. So we are reaching nearly the end. I know you see a lot of things up here, but these ribbons represent how many students in this room made honor roll. And so what we're going to be doing for this is calling names and having students come down for certificates and ribbons. Now this is our upper elementary grades where you start getting A's and B's and C's, and those grades accumulate and show your effort and hard work and your mastery of material. Beginning with 3rd grade in Mrs. Hennessy's class. Esri Bernhardt, London Nickel, Esther Olway, Austin Woodward, Isaac Worley, and Jonathan Yates. You will be receiving the principal's blue ribbon and certificate. We congratulate these students on their hard work. Thank you. You may go back to your seats. ribbon and a certificate, Zenel Estes, Torrin Hamilton, and Austin Mitchell. Please come down. Great work, guys. You may head back to your seats. Let me give them a round of applause. And this is Wassef's third grade, Rebecca Gibson. Please come down for your Principal's Honor Roll Award. Congratulations. All right, coming down for the honor roll, certificates and awards. Finn Hayford, Asa Harris, Taylor Jordan, Liliana Mister, Shay Olafemi, Vanessa Ridley, and Drew Shanto. Let's recognize these third grade students. Congratulations. You may head back to your seats. All right, I'm sorry to the third grade teachers because I know we had said you could do your own awards and I completely forgot that. My apologies to Mrs. Hennessy and Miss Wassef. Miss Ruiz.
So principal's list for Miss Reese's fourth grade class is Tamia Anderson, Michael Vaughn, Asa Fields, Sawyer Holmes, Charlotte Kolar, Samantha Ryan, Priya Skyver, and Max Zolke. And the awards for Miss Reese's honor roll list are Noah Aldridge, Charlie French, Ayla Keeler, Adam Gameau, Taryn Zabzak, Ciara Welcome Thomas, and Lavender Wells. Okay, give it up for Miss Reese's fourth grade list. Thank you. Go sit down. All right, Mrs. Smith's fourth grade. For principal's list, we have Jackson DeStazio, Olivia George, Malia Mann, Eli Sandlin, Peyton Simmons, and Jace Woody. And for honor roll, we have Aubrey Buck, Colin Bird, Eli Haynes, who moved to Florida, so he's not here today, Allie Hunter Montgomery, Kennedy Johnson, Carter Jones, Bree Kozorkowitz, Ethan Coleman, Xavier Lewis, Nolan Myers, Nevin Pompelli, and Allie Young.
for Mrs. Smith's fourth grade students. Good job, guys.
All right. The next class, Miss Sampson and Mr. McBee for 5th grade. Fifth grade, last for principal's list. Sinai Alexander. Eva Bernhard. Justin Blair. Ben Carmody. Emily Hedler. Saya Helson. Cadence Kim. Colin Luther. Noah Pierce. Julian Stuchel. And Malachi Tall. For honor roll in 5th grade, Samson's class, we have Jackson Jeffrey, Jalen May, Reese Nakta, and David Seaver. All right, give it up for Samson 5th grade class. Yes, Nelson.
Okay, principal's list. Mr. McBee's class. Grayson Chubb. Lydia Miracle. Isabella O'Brien. Amy Solar Kimmel. For honor roll, Ella Harris, Dallin Brock, Joel Brooks, Garrison Hamilton, Tyshawn Lamb, Jackson Summers, Aubrey Washington, Wyatt Young. These are our principal's list and honor students. Please give them a round of applause.
Great work, 5th grade. Thank you. You may head back to your seats. All right, coming up next, Miss Davis.
Alright guys, good morning. I need you quiet please. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to have our principal's list for my homeroom. Liam Colvin and Zaya Wiley. For our honors roll list, we have Lane Chester, Layla Garcia, Sarah Gershon, Grace Holloway, Noel Jones, Michaela McCarter, who is not here tonight, so we give her an award to her sister Mariah, and Taylor McKellar.
Matthew Dodds, Natalie Lynch, Daniel Clark, and Patty Vasquez. Next we have honor roll, Jada Barker, Mia Kane, Connor Madden, Damon Murdoch, Colt Sellers, Derek Chanteau, and last but not least, Tessa Shepard. Congratulations, 6th grade for the best homeroom. You may have a seat.
Principal's list. Mr. Regis' homeroom is Logan Hamilton and Miss Kaylin Hennessy. For honor roll, Mr. Regis' homeroom is Mr. Colton Hartford, Mr. Javier Silvery, and Miss Kylan Sutton.
Excellent work. Thank you guys so much. You have worked hard. We also have, throughout the year, usually on the second Wednesday chapel of every month, honored Armor Warrior winners, and we'd like to acknowledge them again in this setting in front of the whole student body. So we're not coming down for these, but we're going to have you stand and be recognized. This year, the following students won Aim to Be Like Jesus: Caitlin Hennessy, Carter Warren, Rebecca Gibson, Grace Laudenschlager, Carter Livingston, Imani Hancock, Gabrielle Hamilton, and Ellie Lackford. Can we get a round of applause for these students? The following students were recognized this year for respecting others with their words and actions. Please stand. Lena George, Taylor McClellan, Reggie Igully, Alex Hayes, Ella Brooks, Eva Bernhardt, Ella Rhodes, and Jackson Webster. Congratulations. The following students were the winners this year for making wise choices: Lavender Wells, Abriel Alha Sanchez, Saya Huddleston, Isabella O'Brien, Edison Osment, Lakin Grabner, Raleigh Worthington, and Mariah McCarter. Please congratulate them. These students were recognized by their teachers for obedience, for obeying right away: Noah Matta, Jace Woody, George Barrett, Scott Wolcher, Aubrey Sims, Samantha Ryan, Jackson Desfazio, and Sinai Alexander. Let's congratulate them on their hard work. And the final R that we work toward is to respond with responsibility and self-control. This is very difficult. So these students, please stand. Esther Worley, Brandon Hudson, Sawyer Holmes, Priya Skyver, Olivia Walker, Christopher Rhodes, Michaela Wells, and Isaac Chester. Those are kind of like our behavior awards, if we would name them such. They recognized that one of the things that makes learning fun and enjoyable is contributing to our school. Not tearing down, but building up. And so we thank those students for their work this past year, building up our community. We do have some teachers that we want to give thank yous for. This year, tag teaming 3rd grade, we had Miss Steele and Miss Wassif, that we would like to have Miss Wassif come forward as our thanks to you for helping us finish the year. We appreciate your hard work. And also in 5th grade, we have Miss Hicks and Mr. McBee working together. Mr. McBee, come on down, we have something to thank you with for helping us in 5th grade at the end of the year. We're grateful for you. Being a long-term sub is, we know, difficult sometimes. Thank you. Enjoy. Can we give them a thanks?
Then we have some teachers who are, this is their last day here at Emmanuel teaching. So I'll have each of them come up so we can recognize their dedication and hard work in the classroom. Mrs. O'Brien. Mrs. Sampson. Mr. Weakness. And we also want to thank Mrs. Connor, who is not here. She left for maternity, and we want to thank her as well. Please give a big round of applause for these teachers.
That loves you, that has come every day to clean, to set up lunch, to pick up after you. Miss Angelina Mestina!
Even in the lunchroom. Your classrooms are sometimes messy. Your restrooms and hallways, not always the best. They are amazing, and we are grateful for them.
All right. Thank you so much. We're going to start to wrap up in just a moment. So I have a few closing things I'd like to say, and then we will close on a word of prayer and go back to our rooms. So I'll wait one moment so we're all quiet. We're not walking out yet, so I'll wait a second. I want to thank everyone, students and staff, for this school year. This was my first year being a principal, but not my first year at Emmanuel. And it's probably gotten to a few people, and you've probably heard things like that, but next year I'll be moving up to the middle school to be middle school principal. And I want to thank all my students this year for being such great kids. I had such a great year with all of you, and for some of you, well, I'll keep you one actually a few more years, my 6th graders. So excited to see all of you next year. In 5th grade, you guys will be with me in 6th grade, of course, too. And for everyone else, there'll be a few more years, and I'll see you down on this side of the building. So let's close in a word of prayer. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this day and this amazing school year that we've had at Emmanuel Christian. I pray that you'll be able to give everyone a summer that's fulfilling, learning more about you, but also giving that special time with our family and friends that we've been working so hard all year for. I pray that today that we'll be able to give some more recognition to all those, that all their hard achievements they earned this year. And so I just give praise to you for all the gifts you've given to these kids and these teachers that we recognize as well. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, we're going to do the same as for chapel dismissal. So, 6th grade, you are going to head to your rooms first. And then 1st grade, you may